Nicker, AM is very low. AM is to be super careful behind the arcing vault. Maybe AM is to chug a. Oh, AM has a potion invisibility, so AM is gonna be fine for the time being. And just to chug that potion invisibility and hopefully not get breath of fire on. Um, these militiamen, these workers are gonna get taken down really quick by the breath of fire. Uh, yes, Sonkie still doesn't have tier 2 units yet, so he needs to be really defending with towers. He needs to put down a lot of towers, and AM is going to just try to get some water torrent just to try to get the low HP units out of the way. And it looks like water mentor is going to kill. Oh, nice staff by the Dark Ranger to staff the Dryad back, and man, that's a low HP Dryad. Almost gets killed by the water elemental, but still, that's a failed attack on this expansion. The AM's turning invisible using the invisibility potion, and so the AM can get some health and mana back. Anyway, we're gonna back to Sonkie's base. Sonkie's tier 2 and getting Mountain King. Just the standard counter versus Dark Ranger and Panda combination. We're seeing a lot of this happening. It looks like Nicker's gonna see Nicker's expansion is gonna be revealed by Sonkie. Sonkie is going to maybe get some casters and motor team to counter this expansion right after it goes up, and that's normally the ideal timing. You want to take the other people's expansion down just right after it goes up, and it looks like Mountain King is going to do some shopping, and Arcane Sanctum is first Arcane Sanctum is being power built, and maybe a second one. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, that's a blacksmith. So Sonkie forgot his blacksmith. Of course, you cannot get a workshop without blacksmith. It's a lot of kind of sloppy macro by Sonkie, but it's not gonna be a big deal because he's ahead on economically, but he's behind on every other category. Looks like Snickers is gonna creep off this red camp, and he's gonna get a level 4 item here, which is really nice drop by the ogre. Let's see what it is. It's going to be, oh man, Cloak of Flames. Oh my god, Panda has Cloak of Flames. That is freaking awesome. That Panda is gonna do most damage. I don't know what Sonkie can do versus his Panda with a Cloak of Flames. I have to say, he can maybe slow the Panda or stun the Panda just to make sure the Panda does not maximize his effect on the Cloak of Flames and Breath of Fire. And Dicker is going to creep off this 11 o'clock natural, and level 3 item is going to be dropped from this turtle. The turtle, for those of you who don't know this map well, the level 7 turtle will attack the lowest HP unit around it. So has a melee range. This turtle right here has a melee range, chaos damage, but it'll attack the unit around it with the least amount of HP. Blizzard called advanced AI on the creeps. Normally, creeps higher than level 6 will do that. Typically, it looks like one motor team is trapped inside Sonkie's base, so Sonkie has to get him out, just to get the trees out of there. And looks like Nicker is going to test his main here, and there's no tower to cover this barracks or any of these this farm. 2 towers being built, but they will never get finished. 4 towers are covering the right side of the base, so that's not gonna work. And looks like Nicker figures that out. It's gonna attack from the left side of the base, and these towers will never get upgraded. I can guarantee you. And where's AM? AM needs to come back with the Mountain King. AM has a lot of items. Mountain King has nothing. Apparently, Sonkie was creeping over here at 12 o'clock. Looks like the 2 towers are going to get taken down. But these motor teams are going to be deadly against the Strides. They mill Strides for breakfast. And some bears are getting upgraded, so the bears can plow through these buildings without any problems. The bears are getting staffed, and looks like the panda is going with a bunch of bears going to take down the barracks. Now Sonkie's base is wide open. These motor teams needs to hide somewhere. Maybe hide behind the cover of the towers, or even behind those workshops. Breath of Fire. I'm sorry, Drunken Haze is out, and let's see the Breath of Fire. No Breath of Fire yet. Sonkie's gonna TP back with only 2 heroes, and let's see what this Mountain King can do. And I think Panda has a staff on him. No, Panda does not have staff on him. But the Dark Ranger has a TP. Dark Ranger needs to TP away because Dark Ranger was getting focus fired, and I think the bear survived. One bear survived with a very low HP, 7 HP. And these Momos needs to go on the bear's mana. Um, Sonky defending attack, but he lost the bears and a lot of freaking units. I think he lost 2 motor teams, and let's see what the AM's up to. AM's gonna do some shopping over here. Picked up a score of regeneration, and some casters gonna rendezvous with the motor teams. Looks to me all Sunki's not getting any spell breakers, so maybe he's gonna do the invisible motor team trick and have flying machines out. Looks like yeah, the sorcerer is gonna do invisible motor team. There we go. We've seen that strategy used by a lot by Battle.net players. It's very it's an effective strategy versus Night Elf if the Night Elf does not see it coming. Of course, Motor Team doesn't leave a big, long, visible track, so they're really not like bears. If you see the bear's track, if you see these footprints, I don't know how well this I don't know how well this video is gonna turn out, but if you can see the big tracks left by the bears, or even big units like knights or abominations, they're really visible. These footprints on the grass is really visible. Here comes the motor teams, and I'm guessing they're going to the expansion, which is land defended. If there are some I'll say Asian protectors, or well, that won't work. If there were some I'll say I don't know trio Asian wars here, that would be beneficial to defending against this. This trio life has to uproot, but they're gonna take him down, and Nicker's gonna TP away or run away, and very nicely done by Sonky. Nicker's going to have to run back with a level 4, almost a level 5 Panda. That's going to be scary. Panda will staff back to save some lore here. Here's a TP from the AM. One motor team was down, and so it's pretty much a TP and a motor team trade a tree of life. It's a very good trade for Sonky, but I don't know how many times Sonky can keep this up. He has 2 Arcane Sanctums and 2 workshops. That's a lot of freaking lumber peasant at his natural. That's 2 lumber peasants and 2 Arcane Sanctum, 2 workshops. He's going to pump a lot of freaking units, but he's not getting any spell breakers. I don't see. He's getting priest training, priest researcher, priest training. And it looks like Nico's gonna get this at 4 o'clock. Maybe he's thinking about expanding here later. This is one thing you do as Night Elf. You creep all the gold mines and put Wisp next to him. If nothing else, you can keep eye on that gold mine. Make sure your opponent's not expanding it. Of course, you can expand there later if you want, just with that Wisp. I'm talking about this Wisp right here. That Wisp can easily just walk over and throw down a Tree of Life while during a big battle. Oh man, these Dryads gonna walk right by these invisible motor teams, and Nicker's gonna have no idea these motor teams are coming for him. Looks like no Tree of Life is gonna be rebuilt, and